So you want to be a but all you got is
You dare to come.
well, may I suggest the Witch class from Valda's Spire of Secrets by Mage Press. The book itself comes with playable classes, tons of new spells, and many other setting-agnostic player options that could delight your players and your DMs alike, but you're here because you want to be a witch, so let me give you a quick rundown of the first 3 levels. Unlike all other magic casters, the kind of magic you work with is considered cursed and dookie, so you think to yourself, in order to get this dookie off me, I should start passing my savings on to others with magic, which then applies a Skittles bag worth of dookie on your targets. But then you start liking the dookie, and then start to embrace it, and now your dookie is so strong you start laughing at people who can't handle the dookie. And now you know what it's like to be someone on the internet who has an obscene fascination with raccoons. At Go, your witch has a standard magic fare of spellcasting, but alongside of that, you get your curses and your hexes. Your curse is your own personal brand of aforementioned dookie that, while sounds bad, is actually a boon in disguise. For instance, if your special flavor of dookie is that trash critters flock to you like seagulls at a boardwalk trash can, congrats, you're now immune to disease. And at further levels, you can command your trash friends as familiars. As for your bread and butter class mechanic, your job as a witch is to always make your targets feel gross. At level 1, you get to choose up to 2 hexes from a large list of 26 options, ranging from giving your enemies really bad nausea when you open your mouth and smile at them, to calling them a funny gamer word that makes them so beside themselves they can't comprehend being able to speak. So instead they start mauling instead of casting spells properly. And the best part about hexes? You never have to stop casting them and you get more of them as you level up. Whereas the Cleric's Divinity channel is a set amount per each time a day, your class mechanic can be cast at any time, with a few drawbacks, such as charisma save DCs, concentration, or just plain situational awareness. So while you're out there throwing your target for a loop by making them shit their pants, you'd be happy to oblige them and giving them a timeout, because it just so happens that the Barbarian's up next in the turn order. At second level, you get Cackle and Familiar. As a bonus action, you control your hex target with a shitty laugh that makes them so mad, you extend their hex by another round. With Familiar, you get your own little buddy as a hype man. You get the Find Familiar spell, but unlike most other familiars, your little buddy comes with a few additional features, such as being able to go before or after you in the initiative, use a reaction as a base attack, and allow your familiar to cast ranged spells instead of just only touch spells. Not to mention there are a few hex options that give your Studio Ghibli-looking familiar 12-pack abs and a gun. And finally, we reach the archetypes, which comes in a variety pack of 9 different flavors. Each one at 3rd level gains extra spells in their spell list and an archetype-specific hex. For example, not only do you get Burning Hands and Magic Missile as free 1st level spells, but you also get the hex Imperil, which you mock someone's defensive capability so hard against a chosen damage type that they actually believe their resistances don't exist. This power can also play into nerfing a target who's immune to a chosen damage type to only resist it. With all of this in mind, I have literally just made myself a mid to long range caster who distracts targets just enough to never see their familiar or their wizard stray fireball coming at them before it's too late. And there you have it. A charisma-based spellcasting class with a knack for debilitating targets through curses. If I have piqued your interest though, there's a lot of stuff I didn't mention not only for the witch, but also many other things inside Valda's Spire of Secrets. I highly recommend it as additional content for any setting and any game. Please check it out. Congrats, you're now a witch.